Number 4, a Bluegrass Biddy was untidy. 1 for Hockey, red and yellow, last but 1. And Don't Go Easy, making it look anything but easy, Remote. So passing through halfway, the highest point of the track, Ubaldo, Dimini and Leighton Aspel. Still nicely clear of the pursuers, headed by My Mate Jake in the pale jacket, wide of Brass Band. They're stalked by Pine Creek and Pass Muster. Ed Marsh and Las Verglas Star race next. Haljaferia wider out. Then Arabian Heights still towards the midfield, followed by Hot Spice, Favourite Girl, swinging around towards the fourth last. Ubaldo Dimini, still followed through by My Mate Jake. Again, the leader hurdling fluently. He's put up some accurate leaps so far, Ubaldo Dimini, quickly to the other side. Pine Creek now tugging his way up into second, just ahead of Brass Band. My Mate Jake coming under pressure, beginning to fall back through the field. Pass Muster in the purple and white, still prominent, just ahead of the grey Las Verglas Star. Then Ed Marsham, Haljaferia. There goes the nose-banded Favourite Girl from Arabian Heights. Abbey Garth, a Hot Spice, What a Good Night, and 1 for Hockey as they straighten for home. So Ubaldo Dimini in front with Pine Creek stalking him. Brass Band shaken up on the inner. Then Pass Muster. Las Verglas Star still inching into it. From Edgemard buttled along. Then My Mate Jake and a small break to Haljaferia, Arabian Heights and the rest. Ubaldo Dimini will straighten for home first, a couple of lengths up. Pine Creek in his slipstream. Brass Band under firmer pressure in third ahead of Las Verglas Star, Pass Muster and Ed Marge in the hoops keeping on. Towards the third last, Ubaldo Dimini over safely. Pine Creek bit untidy there, hind legs first, blunder from Brass Band who got a knock from Las Verglas Star, and it's still Ubaldo Dimini. Now O'Regan angles out Pine Creek, trying to bridge the gap. Approaching the second last, Ubaldo Dimini over safely. The lead probably stood at 3 lengths, having to be nudged along. O'Regan now crouching a little lower on Pine Creek, trying to get on terms. He's closing, running down to the final flight. Ubaldo Dimini from Pine Creek now almost at his quarters. They're miles clear of the others. Here's the last. Ubaldo Dimini, again a more accurate leap, quicker through the air. Pine Creek got within a length. Ubaldo Dimini, Pine Creek under the O'Regan drive, cutting back the deficit. Ubaldo Dimini, Pine Creek comes alongside him, noses ahead, and O'Regan pulls it out the fire, doubles up on Townmore, and Pine Creek gets home. Ubaldo Dimini worried out of it, but a game effort in second. Favourite Girl ran on to grab third, followed home by Ed Marsh and Abbey Garth. Las Verglas Star, Hot Spice running on, then Haljaferia, Pass Muster, and they go back to the stragglers.